I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the air is unfit to breathe, and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Deciphering My Experience. My name is Eric, and we're going to have a fun conversation today about the occult and the term occulted. And why that matters nowadays is that it just simply means it's hidden information, occulted. And what's going on today with the blacking out of information and the shutdown of the large media corporations for voices as grand as the President of the United States is something that I think should give people great pause. Because if they can stop that person from talking and speaking their truth, how rapidly can they stop you or I from speaking our truth? And things can get crazy in the not too distant future. And if you stick around to the end, I'll even give you some examples of occulted information in the modern day world and how we can get around some of the obstacles to spreading our truth. But first and foremost, if you guys could jump down, hit the subscribe, share, and like buttons, it would be really appreciated, because that's the first way that we fight back against this tyranny against the truth. So do what you can on your part. Many hands makes light work. Share it around. Thank you very much. But back to the topic at hand. Occulted information, spreading truth in the modern world. I get contacted by folks lots of times that are looking for more information, which I think is fantastic. And oftentimes I recommend books. Just recently, I recommended this book to somebody, and this is The Cloak of the Illuminati by William Henry. I think it's a fantastic book. It covers a lot of symbolism, and it makes a lot of connections throughout the ages. But more specifically, when I was picking up this book to take a look at it, it brought me back memories, because this, folks, was more or less the internet of old. Search engines and how we found stuff. And it wasn't that simple. People had to work really hard to spread their truth, to share their knowledge. And, you know, those books were priced at about $25 a pop. Inside there you have things on Tesla, you have things on Victor Schauerberger, and other not so common topics, but the truth was always out there. It was available at the fingertips of people that actually wanted to do the work. This here, this brochure, I guess you would call it, pamphlet, small book, no discount to the content. It's actually fantastic. 9/11, The Great Illusion by George Humphrey. This is an amazing book. This was content that was handed to me, like I've said many times through the years, by customers. And one of the things that amazed me, again, in the back of this book, you can just simply see that the way that they wanted to help get the word out was for people to be so interested in spreading the truth that they themselves would invest in the game. And, oh, you want to buy one of these books? You can get 100 of them for $1.99 and give them out to your friends. Somebody once believed so much in the truth in this book that they purchased them to distribute them amongst their community. This is the stuff that happened in the past, folks, and this is why we need to learn that no matter what forces they put against us, there is a path to truth. There is a way to do it, and we will figure it out. In my digging this week, I did come across a very interesting item that puts together some of the stuff that I've been working on. And we'll just take a quick peek here. This is from, obviously, CIA files once again. But this is from Project Gondola which also operated under the Stargate umbrella of titles. But we'll just go through this page real quick because I like this one a lot. It goes right to the root of some of the bricks about Operation Paperclip on Long Island. We'll start here. The program, to be truly effective, would eventually require a field operations team trained in the use of parapsychology in support of specific OPSEC missions. Definition. Gondola Wish is a program designed to integrate the Soviet and East European parapsychology intelligence collection threat into the all-source OPSEC support scenario. That, folks, that's a lot of the stuff that I've been finding about the CIA and what's been going on Long Island and the interagency activities through the different nations' services. So it's very interesting to me to see it clarified right here and to be associated in the parapsychology intelligence collection department, so to say. But let's continue. This is to be accomplished by training MI, military intelligence personnel, to be able to collect sensitive intelligence data through parapsychological means. Such training has been scientifically demonstrated to be possible and is available. And to utilities, these trained personnel to perform the OPSEC cycle, i.e., demonstrate the threat, identify if exploitable by parapsychological means, determine vulnerabilities, and recommend countermeasures in support of selected installations/projects. In-house comment. This program concept has been discussed with the DIA, the next one's crossed out, and the Foreign Technology Division, FTD, USAF. They, crossed out, agree, I think the only word that would fit there would be all, as in they all agree, with the concept, feel that the 902D has the best charter to pursue it, and encourage continued emphasis on the program because of its vital importance to national security. Classification. The term Gondola Wish is a nickname and is unclassified. When Gondola Wish is used in conjunction with the description of the project, it becomes secret. The project Gondola Wish is classified secret up of paragraph 2-303A DOD 5200-1-R. In addition to its classification, information relating to the project must be maintained on a strict need-to-know basis and kept close held. Very interesting stuff. I find Gondola Wish and the Stargate things to be very interesting, and I'm happy that I'm finding more connections. But as I told you folks, there are some more things for us to consider in the future, and there's always ways for us to share that information. And I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be, right in people's faces, but there's other ways of sharing it that, maybe it's an algo beater, maybe it's not. Maybe, sometimes you can tell people a truth that they need to know, and sometimes you can do it in a different way. But that's basically what I'm getting at. So if you folks know what's going on for 2021, then just stick with the program. If you need to find out more, then we can always find out more, and we can do things, and we can share info. That's what it really boils down to, is that in this new environment, we can absolutely figure out new ways to share intel and keep that truth going, even when everybody's trying to make things occulted. So do what you can, get out there, spread the truth, support the people that you feel are truth spreaders. And if you feel the need, spread your own truth anytime you feel like it. So my name is Eric. This is Deciphering My Experience, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.